All right, good evening, everyone. I'm Alex Case with Dade County Emergency Management Director here, coming from you from the Commission Office of Dade County in our meeting room. We thought we'd come to you tonight about some information about the weather that we're all been watching all week and right before we get into our Christmas holidays. And we have some concerning weather moving towards us that we've been prepping for since yesterday with Public Works throughout the city of Trenton and Dade County. And then now we're moving into areas just to let you know what could be going on and some good ideas to be looking for. But the weather that's moving into us Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday, and on into Sunday as well, all the way up into Christmas, is we're going to have some very prolonged 72 plus hours or nearly 80 hours of extreme cold weather that we have not seen here in several years. And there's a lot of issues that comes with this, and with the precipitation that's coming in Thursday night and Friday morning. We're concerned with temperatures Thursday will fall 20 or 30 degrees within hours, less than 6 hours. So whatever moisture we're seeing in that weather of the 70% chance of rain Thursday and 90 that night may flash freeze. And then probably after midnight or so, we're going to start seeing some snow fall in our higher elevations. We've been working with online today with the State Office of Homeland Security, Georgia Emergency Management today in a briefing. We have another briefing tomorrow with the National Weather Service, and also talking with some of our local meteorologists locally here that we are in a good impact here. But there's high confidence for unseasonable cold temperatures over the widespread of North Georgia, Northwest Georgia. And temperatures, I say, are going to be 20 to 35 degrees below normal. Now, we're looking at a single-digit degree Friday morning, and wind chills could be in the -5 to -15 or more in our higher elevations. So that's extremely dangerous. And the strong gusty winds that we could see as well is going to have the wind chill values well below zero for 24 plus hours. Starting Thursday, there will be all the way into Friday evening, Saturday morning, there's going to be a wind chill watch. They're probably going to be moving into wind chill advisory, which means if exposed skin out too long with this temperatures is very dangerous. So the Sheriff's Office, the Trenton Police Department, Chief Rodney Ross and them have got with all the volunteer fire services, let everybody prepare, because this is also an extreme time that we're going to talk about here. A lot of alternative type heats happen, and it's a more higher fire danger for our volunteer fire departments. And prepare if emergencies do come out. With this freezing rain, with this freezing type exposure to that's coming in the flash freezing, we're also concerned with the winds and with the freezing tree limbs, possibility of power outages throughout the area in some of our rural areas. Georgia Power has been advised, and they are gearing up for this, but there's also dangers that they can't do if there's certain wind speeds. They're not able to get up in their bucket trucks, and if we have patchy black ice and things like that, it's going to make it more difficult for them to get to the jobs, but we will be on hand to assist with that. Which gets into our plans is that there needs to be good home basic plans for every residence in the county. There's certain topics that we'd like to just review and go over, and hopefully this will help you. But, your home is the first thing that you want to make sure that you have good things for. You're looking at if you are a wood burning type for heat, or if you're all electric and you have alternate type heat. If you're using propane heaters or kerosene, you need to be aware of all your risks that could cause fire with these alternate sources. If you haven't used a chimney in a long time, make sure that your chimney is clean. Insulate any type of exposed pipes. A lot of folks have been doing that all weekend, getting ready for this cold weather. I know I did at my house. And then your smoke alarms. Make sure your smoke alarms or carbon monoxide detectors are fresh with batteries. If you're had time or you got any tree limbs that's close or close to your house, you need to move as well. But then also gather supplies, bottled water, fill buckets up or a tub with water, food, your medications. If you are at home with oxygen and a machine, you need to make sure that your backup bottles are filled, or get with your supplier to make sure that you have adequate backup O2 in your home. Make sure that your phones and laptops are fully charged and ready. And, this is a backup plan. This is what happens that we ask everybody, and you've heard us talk about this, your backup plan, your ready, your go ready pack and things that you can do. But now we're talking about staying in our place as well. And then, any type of medical equipment, your CPAP or oxygen machines. But also we got to check with our elderly grandparents, aunts, uncles, our church members, and our neighbors. We take some time to check with folks to see if they need anything and make sure they're okay and throughout all of this. And then a lot of times at our homes, we have our pets. If you can bring those pets inside, or if they're outside pets, make sure that they have plenty of bedding and they have at least 3 to 4 sides of cover from these winds, because these wind chills are going to be so dangerous on our higher elevations that animals could be exposed outside. If you can get them inside or to an area with a warm, dry place with plenty of food and water, and a lot of the livestock hadn't seen cold temperatures like that, and a lot of folks do put areas for the livestock to get to. And then if we do have to get out and do anything, traveling is one thing. Our vehicles, we need to make sure that they're full of fuel. And your vehicle can also be an alternate source of heat. If you're in your home and you lose electricity, you can always crank your vehicle and heat it and, make trips in and out. But making sure your antifreeze is good, your tire pressure, your headlights, de-icer for the windshield, and a good, like I said, a full tank of gas. And always have a backup supplies in your vehicle with blankets, food, any type of medication, flashlights, warning devices, jumper cables, or cell phone chargers, and any type of sand or kitty litter or chains if you have them. Plan your route accordingly, and then avoid any driving behavior and be cautious. Allow yourself plenty of room. If you are driving, be assured to allow plenty of room in case you need to stop or slow down. And always wear your seat belts, and make sure your children are restrained as well with their car seats. But one of the big things too that we talked about, if this weather moves in on our trees and the wind, we start getting power outages. Be careful if you use that alternate heat source that you have. A lot of families have the propane instant heaters or the kerosene. Just please take time to make sure that it's careful. You can close off and avoid certain rooms if you're not using to keep that heat close. If you've got any, like your kitchens or your laundry rooms, or if your bathrooms and all your plumbing is on the outside walls, you need to leave your cabinet doors open so that heat can move into the cabinets and help keep those pipes from freezing. You can bundle up. You can also wear layers of loose-fitting clothes and lightweight clothes if you do lose your heat. Your blinds, your curtains to keep the heat in. Placing towels on the cracks of the doors and other things. Just anything you can do to help keep that in there. Another thing at your home as well, if you lose power, is remember, if your vehicle's inside the garage, you have that string or that red rope that is above your garage door, which releases the latch, and you manually have to lift your garage if you lose electricity and you have a power garage door. So make sure that it's working well. So those are the things that we are kind of dealing with, and we've had some questions. Please visit dadecounty-ga.gov or our Dade County EMA Facebook page and Dade County Facebook page. We will have updates daily from the National Weather Service that we have put on there today. Watch our local weather forecasters here in the Chattanooga area. We will be coming back tomorrow at 1 p.m. We do have a briefing with the National Weather Service at noon, and we'll see what they say. We are also working with our local hub, which is our volunteer organizations acting in disasters, which is mostly our community churches. We have been in contact with them, and we're looking They're checking with their things to see if we do have to have any type of shelters. And it has been asked that we always have the Dade County Administration Building that we're sitting here in right now, and across the street, our Dade County Justice Building is open 24 hours a day. There is benches in the lobby, and if it comes to that point where we have to offer these services, they will be available. They're available now as we speak. And we appreciate our hub and our groups that are here to help us. And we're just more or less coming to you to kind of look at the things, look ahead, and take the time to prepare this evening, tomorrow, and even into Thursday before the storm. Now, it's going to be around 51 degrees Thursday day, but those temperatures are going to fall 25 to 30 degrees within 6 hours. It's just going to be an extreme, unseasonable type cold flash on us really quick. And we're really watching the moisture, and every day this is changing. We're seeing it change by the hour. We've seen this morning forecast change after 1 o'clock today. So we're just preparing, again, all emergency services, public works, police department, sheriff's office, and in EMS, we're working with our contractor and also our part-time paid group to hopefully get an extra set of things here, because we don't really know what's preparing. But this is preparing on our side, and we're asking you to look ahead and prepare on your side. Take the time to prepare yourself, your family, your neighbors, your church family, your aunts and uncles or neighbors, and anything that can make sure that you're okay. And we do have our non-emergency number in Dade County 911. You'd be surprised how many people call 911 to check what the roads are doing and other things like that, and even our non-emergency number. We're only limited to a certain amount of people in the center, and we get overwhelmed with this sometimes. Please, with social media, check our Facebook and website. We will be updating road closures or road conditions as quick as we can possibly, and sometimes during that with multiple things, it gets very busy quick, and some things are delayed that may not get there, and we're doing our best to get it out. But if it is an emergency, please dial 911. But also please take time to prepare yourself. If you've got alternate locations with family or friends, or even if you leave your home to go to an alternate location of family and friends, make sure your home is prepared to withstand these 80 plus hours of extreme cold weather and extreme negative wind chills that we're going to be seeing in this area for a prolonged period. That's something we haven't seen in a long time, and it's very concerning to us. So please follow our Facebook and website, dadecounty-ga.gov on Facebook, or Dade County EMA. We'll be having hints and links and things for you to prepare yourselves. And if you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call. But we are be coming back to you tomorrow at 1 p.m. after our weather briefing with the National Weather Service, and have updates of where we're planning and timing, and also working with our local forecasters. We thank you and have a good evening, and thank you for your time to visit with us and help us prepare for this as we move forward. Thank you.